So when we look at the relationship between the Kardashians and P. Diddy, we find ourselves looking at Kris Jenner because she is the matriarch, the relationships and what she's done. But I think one specific Kardashian that we should be looking at is Khloe Kardashian. And here's why. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, please do. Click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Send a super thanks if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there. You can send whatever you want. It goes a long way. Now, the Kardashian clan are very close to P. Diddy, one of the specific celebrities who are very close to him, which I find to be quite odd, but we'll save that conversation for another day. We all know what's happened with P. Diddy over the last 72 hours, and it's been quite a shock to a lot of people that this has happened so soon. But it seems that from my research, I have looked at very old videos from 10 to 12 years ago of the relationship between Khloe and Diddy, and how her relationship with Diddy was brewing through French Montana. And in many of these clips, she speaks about going to P. Diddy's parties, how she would catch flights at 5 a.m.
On a plane at 5:30 a.m. Go this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
How she would see half of the people there who were naked. Her own words. She would even have him stop by, this particular forced show, Cocktails with Khloe, which never worked and never did anything. It was all very much forced, I just have to add. And of course Diddy was there and they're speaking about the parties and etc.
Well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff. You do. But we've been known to party with you a few times. What are
and where they have to go, and all of it just seems very forced, like things are going on behind the scenes. And now we know. For Khloe to be speaking so comfortably on her television show about how she would go to his parties, there are butt naked people there, and then for us to now sit here and assume that she knows nothing about what is going down right now and as to why he's arrested. I'm not that naive, and I think it is to be naive to believe that these girls don't know anything that happened. The eyes are going to be shifting on the Kardashian girls and anybody else who was very close to that man, and watch how they distance from him now and are going to, because they are PR queens when it comes to that. They're probably thinking 10 steps ahead. This to me is very interesting because the pictures that are resurfacing from my own research of Khloe and Diddy, you can even see the way Khloe looks at him as if she's comfortable with stuff, comfortable with these parties, probably saw a lot of naked stuff, perhaps participated, perhaps not participated, we don't know. But what I think is that she knew about things that went down and just did not care. The reason why people look at Kris Jenner and Diddy, and there was huge conversation about her over the summer about tapes and etc., is because not only is she the matriarch, but she was the one that set up Tiger and Kylie, and I believe Kylie was a minor when all of that took place, but Kris was fine with it. If that doesn't send alarm bells through your mind, what mother would be okay with their daughter being a minor with somebody who's much older, an adult? Who would be okay with that? These are signs that how these people move. And an example is Khloe, who was part of that group. She was part of the Diddy group. She was part of these new friends. This was her own crew as well. So I think that's another important moment that I think a lot of people are forgetting. She was hanging with Diddy, with Cassie, with French Montana, and going wherever they basically went for a lot of the years, because the Kardashians heavily needed clout, especially in those early years, and Diddy was very quick to give it to them. I don't think Diddy did anything with the Kardashian girls because they had too many connections. It would have been too obvious if things went left. I don't think he did that, but I definitely believe that these Kardashian girls all knew what he was doing to an extent and just turned a blind eye because they did not know. That is my personal opinion, and that's what I personally believe, especially if Khloe is publicly saying that she's been to his parties and there's just naked people everywhere. That's insane. Are these naked people drugged? Were they given pink cocaine without their knowledge? Was their liquor laced? Because that's what everybody's saying now. That's what the courts are saying now. There's huge conversation on TikTok and Twitter about how the FBI are investigating the Kardashians. Now, I don't believe this. I do believe that TikTok, Twitter, anything that goes viral, people will just believe, especially in the day and age of social media. Don't believe stuff like this if you like them or dislike them. Don't believe that the FBI are investigating anything in relating to Diddy unless there are court documents to prove that. You see how in the last couple of days I've been reading you court proceedings. We've all read court proceedings. Those are from documents that are factual. There's nothing of documents to prove that FBI are investigating Kardashians, and until that is released, I don't think we should run with stuff that we don't know is proof. I just wanted to add that if those of you have seen this, because it's viral everywhere. Now back to the Khloe stuff. Now it makes sense to me why Kanye West desperately wanted to get his children away from the Kardashian girls.
And I'm just putting this online because I need y'all support. I didn't call Kim, text the nannies. I got on the phone with Tristan. He said, he asked Khloe, won't nobody give me the address to my daughter's birthday party right now? That's going to imprint in her mind that I wasn't there for her.
Away from Kim, he didn't feel that they were safe. He also called P. Diddy a Fed. Corey Gamble is also somewhat related to being a Fed. Corey is the husband of Kris Jenner. You guys know where I'm going with this. The more that comes out about P. Diddy, the more I understand why Kanye West was so erratic in those moments, especially with Kim, especially with where my kids at, especially with what Diddy was doing at these parties and etc. The more it makes me understand. I just feel like when it comes to this Kardashian conversation and their affiliation with Diddy, we should not just look at Kris, or just because Kim is there as the main one. We should be looking at the others as well, especially Khloe, who's been seen with him everywhere. Kylie and Kendall were seen with him everywhere. Kylie was dating people when she was a minor, like everywhere. I think the Kardashians are very much there as well. I think that Khloe knew what was going on. She even gives me pimp energy, no shade, but I just feel like she knew what was going on, because for you to make all of these comments is just bizarre and weird. And, you know, a lot of celebrities are quiet. A lot of people who are close to him are quiet. They're not even saying anything. They're not even denying that they know him, or they're not even reacting right now and saying they're shocked by all of this. They're just quiet. Nobody's saying a word. It's like some weird tensions in the air, weird friction. None of these celebrities want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to be caught in the crossfire. I don't understand why. You all knew him. You all were going to his parties, the Kardashians. You were all running there. Kim was everywhere. Khloe was everywhere. They were part of his crew. Khloe said that with her own words.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far so good. Montana. No.
But everything that's come out with Diddy, she, Kris, they've all been very quiet. Not one of them is saying one word on Diddy anywhere. Whereas Kanye, the father of the children, publicly dragged Diddy, called him a Fed, exposing messages and etc. Whereas the Kardashian girls are not just saying one word. And I do wonder why that is. Only time will tell if anybody else falls down with Diddy. Only time will tell when trials are come and if anybody gets subpoenaed. I don't think that celebrities will fall down with Diddy. I think that there will be some henchmen, some executives, and that's really it, because everybody else will be sealed off and we won't be able to know. Much like the Epstein files that got released in January. Apparently there were a lot more people on there, but we just never knew. But Khloe is definitely bizarre and weird in these videos. She has a weird connection with Diddy. The pictures are quite alarming to me, and I wouldn't be surprised if she knew what was going on behind the scenes. And if she knew and saw all of that 10 years ago, what has she seen in the last 10 years in between that time? It makes you think, doesn't it? Let me know your thoughts on when it comes to this. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I just did some, quick research of the connection with Khloe and Diddy, and I wanted to really just put that into the forefront so we can think about that. Again, recentering victims, and also please just remember them in these moments, that they are the ones who are going through a lot of PTSD. They are the ones who are having a sigh of relief. They are the ones who are shocked and upset with what is going on. They are the ones who have always had to, look over their shoulder or sleep with one eye open when it comes to the Diddy stuff. All of that harrowing stuff they have to repeat to their lawyers for these long lawsuits that they have to put out. Just think about them. That's all I ask. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, send a super thanks if you guys wish to. I would appreciate it. My name is Murad Morali, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Do follow me on my TikTok at Murad Morali for 1 minute updates over there, and also follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Morali if you guys wish to. I would really appreciate it.